Hey, what's up, Rock Point kids? My name is Alec. If we've never met before, I'm the elementary small groups manager here. And hey, I know that this is a weird weekend. We're not really at church. We're just kind of doing church at our own homes. So this is kind of out of the ordinary. But even though you're not with your every week small groups, you're not hanging out with all your friends, we really wanted to bring small groups to you guys for this weekend. So we have a couple of really great activities that we can go through and that you guys can take part in. The first one is if you're in kindergarten to third grade, or maybe you have siblings a little bit older, that's okay. To go back to this week's Bible story, we're going to be playing a game of tag where everybody spreads out and everybody can tag everybody. And even once you've been tagged, even though you're going to find your seat, you're going to sit down, you can still tag the other people in the game. If they run past you, you tag them, and now they're out. And this game is going to talk about how tagging is for everybody. Also, in today's Bible story, we learn that forgiveness is for everybody. So this really ties back to forgiveness in another big way. Also, if you were still in kindergarten to third grade, then we're going to be playing a game with 3 paper cutout hearts. This game is really similar to one of my favorite games from when I was in school called Heads Up 7 Up. But what we're going to do in this game is everybody's going to close their eyes except for 1 or 2, maybe 3 people who have the paper cutout hearts. And they're going to walk around the circle and they're going to give somebody the paper cutout heart. And then that person who has their eyes closed that has received the cutout heart is going to open their eyes. And once we've called, hey, it's time to open up and go back, then they're going to look around the room and they're going to guess who handed them that heart. This is probably something that you want to play with more than one person. You want to play this with your family members, maybe get mom, dad, brother, sister involved, even if they aren't in a kindergarten to third grade age group. I think it would still be a really, really fun game for them to play. They're being given the gift of forgiveness, and we're going to try to guess who gifted us that forgiveness. And if you guess correctly, then you get to switch and you get to be the person that gives the gift of the paper heart, which represents forgiveness. Next, if you're in anything from kindergarten to 5th grade, we have a really, really cool activity for you guys where we're going to take a balloon and we're going to be memorizing our Bible verse for the month, our memory verse, where say somebody in the corner has one word and then you have another word and then my friend has another word and then my mom has a word, my dad has a word, and we're all going to pass the balloon back and forth and say one word at a time, trying to pass it in the correct order so that way we can go ahead and get the memory verse memorized that way. The last thing is if you are in preteen, we have some really great discussion questions for you guys to go through with your parents. Have your parents ask you these questions. Maybe you ask your parents these questions after you guys watch the video. I think that this will really tie back in and it'll help you dig deeper into forgiveness. Anyways, we're so glad that you guys joined us online this week and that you're taking the time to look into these small group activities. We also have a PDF attached that will have all of our different small group activities for the entire weekend. So if you guys are going throughout your week and you need a little bit more clarity on what one small group activity is over another, then you can go and read the exact details that we would give to our leaders every week in the leader guide. But we hope that you guys have a great week and we can't wait to hang out with you guys next week.